Everybody, welcome again. So we had to be stopped at 3-0 from the magical line downtime, but we're back. We are taking that trophy. We're taking that trophy. We have our 70 cards, elementals. I've talked about it in the last video. I'm gonna do part 1, part 2 for this one, so you can check that one. You can check the old one in the just the previous video is gonna be very easy to find on my channel. If you stumble upon this one, I'm on the draw against looks like Yawgmoth. Okay, we got Fury with a card that's every color but red. You can call this a Nombo. You can call this a Nombo. Rightfully so, I would say. I'm gonna start with the Ketria Triome. I drew a red card, so in case I need to cast a Fury now. What a beautiful morning. It is. It is a very nice morning outside. The problem is I'm never gonna go outside. So who knows? Who knows? But it is a nice weather outside. Mm-mm. Let's see. They can go grist already. If they go grist already, it's gonna be hard. Don't go grist. Hey, bitch. Va bene, eccolo qua. Grist the Hunger Tide with the worst picture ever. I'm sorry, Adam Marquez. I'm not a fan of just promo cards in general. Nothing against you personally. Do I go Wrenn and Six and ping the Noble? I think so. Yeah. I didn't have a fetch on to return. I think being on the play, you go land go, they go Noble Hierarchy, you go Wrenn ping, you win, game over. But we lost the Darrow, so things are gonna be a little bit harder here. No, they kill my Wrenn with Exalted. That sucks. Woo! We got a raid from Twinless Twin. Hello, Max. For those of you who missed it, yesterday I streamed, not I streamed, I recorded my podcast with Max. And I guess he just is going to bed. I just woke up. All right, hello Max, how's it going? We are. I guess I need to go Oath of Nissa, finding a red card for my Fury. Do I find it? I don't. Yeah, this looks like I lose this game. This looks like really like I lose this game, huh? Can't the Atraxa be 5 colors? Why can't it just be stopped at 4? Yeah. You know, he was the best guest. Yeah, it was my first time we had a special guest on the podcast, and it went very well. The episode was already out yesterday, and now it's a new day of content, starting with this league. We're currently 3-0, even if that thing is saying 0-0. Grace is at 6. It does have an emblem. Sorry, an ultimate. It's not the best, though. What did you play? Did you play some Murktide? Or draw a spell, red, possibly? Leyline Binding, that's not bad. Alright, so I have Oath of Nissa, so I can cast Teferi with any mana. I guess I can go Teferi, bounce. Can I bounce the Dread Arbor? I think so, right? You tread Murktide with no DRC at once, Serum Visions. Okay. Alright, let me fetch up lanes first, because like I have to fetch planes eventually, so I might as well just start with that one. But I'm not gonna tap it because I need it for Leyline Binding on the Grist. It was a very good draw, Leyline Binding. So yeah, because of Oath of Nissa, I can tap random mana to cast this Teferi. And now the question is, do I want to just minus and accept its death? Probably. I just minus and accept its death. Do I bounce a Dryad Arbor? Think so. I know they don't have a land drop probably, and yeah, Unfortunately, I have to take 3 damage next turn to Hardcast the Fury, but that's okay. I'm gonna play this Leyline Binding in upkeep on the Grist. This way they could have used the mana end of turn to play Boseiju. You went 4-1 in the first league. You said that way, it makes me think you had a bad second league, though. Alright. You have 3 insect token and a wolf. I mean, if they never draw the card that gives the name to their deck is just a pile of small creatures that will perish to my fury. But if they go Yawgmoth this turn, then things will be much harder. Upkeep Binding? Yeah, because my opponent will add mana up for for Boseiju, so you don't play flash cards in your turn if your opponent's mana untapped. Alright, they have 3 cards. Ooh, they don't play the... But, I mean, I don't have much. I just have to play this fully. Unfortunately, I have to take 3 damage here. Stomping Ground. Okay, what do I go for? So I could kill 4 creatures. Then they can minus the Grist on Fury. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. If they minus on the wolf, I think I'm okay. When traveling to other countries, how do you find LGS? At the cost of sounding like, I'm gonna suggest Google once again. Google or I don't know, Google Maps. That also sometimes works. Okay, my opponent I think drew a card that gives the name to their deck. It's the one and only Yawgmoth Thran Physician. Did you buy more Atraxa? Nah, I bought 2 and then I sold 1. And I kept 1 because, I don't know. You'll never know. Alright, opponent starts to do their thing. Do their thing. But they did it so late, like it's turn 6, I might actually get out. Like, let's say I draw another powerful card. I might actually get out. I mean, they have 7 cards. Obviously, I need to draw a powerful card. It's not that I just snap my finger and draw it. Boom! Boseiju. That's not a powerful card. That's actually pretty weak. Le morning Ketria. Hmm. Well, how many creatures do you have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So this one deals me 4 damage. I think what I want to do is Otawara the Yawgmoth and Prismatic Ending the Young Wolf. See, like, Otawara is a card that you can't play if you play 60 cards. Not saying that you should, it's just, you know. Ooh, can I bounce my Leyline Binding? Oh, I don't have double white. That's unfortunate that I draw Misty Rainforest and I couldn't get Sacred Foundry with it. Because it would have been very good to bounce my Leyline Binding here. If I had double white. Man, I have 6 lands and I don't have double white. What's this? Could I have fetched it a different way? I mean, this one got plains, and this one had to get a red source. Yeah, I mean, I think I just drew my lands in this order. Which, it's not the best, but yeah, it's the risk. Alright, anyway, let's bounce this Yawgmoth. Atraxa not good? Come on, Lupa, don't be one of those like, oh, it's a new card that I don't own, it must be bad, I don't want to buy it. Because that's every Magic player ever. Just enjoy another person playing it. Alright, and I'll pass with my island untapped, so that you'll fear. You'll fear the spell pierce. You own it? Wow. Alright, I'll tell you the rules of the Magic player. If you own a card that's about to be spike, yeah, that's about to spike, you have to push it. You have to say it's great, so that people buy it from you. That's how it works. If you don't own a card, you have to request its ban, or you have to say that it's bad if it's like not bannable. Like for example, if you don't own Wrenn and Six, they must ban it. You know, or Ragavan. That's basically every modern player. But if it's a new card, you can say, "Oh, it's awful. Nobody's gonna play it ever." And now it's like 50 euros or something. How much is this card now? It spiked. It spiked a few days ago. It's always like this. If it spikes on Magic Online, it'll spike in paper a few days later. Why did it spike? I think it's just a very good card. And again, if it spikes on Magic Online, it'll spike in paper. It's very usually like this. All right, I'm basically at one life right now. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. I'm playing because I don't have much to do. I'm just dead. Man, that they have nothing. That's crazy. Did you mill a creature? Yeah, you didn't. Very good. It's at 4, right? Got you. I think it tracks. Maybe I can find Solitude. Alright, so I get Solitude, I get Ending, and I get a Triome. Done. And pass. Was this good? Probably not. I mean, they have Grist, so they just kill it. If they didn't have Grist, it would have been slightly better. How do you win now? I don't know. Yeah, I also bought one foil for the cube immediately. It's too loud, but I was happy to hear the Turtle song. Thank you so much. Blue burns red. Appreciate the support for the 6 month. Court of Calling for 3, va bene. Is this a Graph Messenger? It is. Haha. Opponent thought that killed me so easily. Do you think I die so easily, opponent? Yeah, I'm just. You think you can just kill me that way? Nah, 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 nah. I'm much harder to kill. I'm just going to take 3 cards away to go to 6 life, and then untap, draw the best card you can ever think of, and then win. Actually, I'm dead on board. Alright, now they have a Graph plus a Strangergeist. But my draw could have changed everything. Okay, let's say that this game it wasn't the best game, but I think this matchup should be good, so I'm confident I'm gonna be winning the next 2 games. Don't worry, chat. I got this. Atraxa, thank you so much for your services. It's on a leave. Atraxa rolling this deck, I'll tell you what it is. You'll be like, nah, it can't be this one. I'll tell you what it is. Atraxa rolling this deck, it's only to show how rich you are. Yes. Because this deck is commonly played by people that want to show off their wealth via games of Magic the Gathering. Usually having, all the different art and foils, because nobody plays elementals if they don't have it all foil. And they can add now the foil alternative art of Atraxa. And it doesn't matter if it's not good, they just don't care. They don't care about playing actually a good deck. They just want to show how much their deck costs. So that's the reason to put Atraxa in your deck. If you're listening to me and you are that person, you know I'm talking to you. So yeah, put your Atraxa in the deck. But well, so Risen Reef sucks. Like Risen Reef is terrible in this matchup. So maybe I should just actually just keep a track so I can pitch it to Solitude. Then I need another card. I think I'd rather just have a Boseiju than a Risen Reef. You have this deck, but budget? Wow, so you don't have the full foil version of this deck? Ah, you can't play this deck then. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're 3-0. Actually, haven't lost a game yet. We lost the game today now, but let's say I didn't really get very lucky this game. Also, it wasn't the draw. Now it's a new hand. I'm on the play with Wrenn and Six. I literally can't lose. There's few rules in Magic. One is if you're on the play with Wrenn and Six, you can't lose, and the other one is if you're on the play with Ragavan, you can't lose. So so this is over. We're gonna go to game three in a few minutes. Let's say five minutes. You can count now. What time is it? 9:17. At 9:22, you'll see myself on the draw. I'll catch you later. But see, for Murktide, I don't know. I don't see very many Murktide decks foiled, but every time I see an Elementals deck, it's full foiled. I'm not even joking. I mean, I wish I would joke, but it's not. I'm not. Honestly, opponent could just help us all and just save everybody's 5 minutes, but it won't. People that play Birds of Paradise do not give up when you kill their bird with Wrenn and Six. Once you're on the draw, as you saw, turn one birds, turn two grace can be much harder to deal with. No, I don't know if Elesh Norn is good in this matchup. Maybe it's not that good. What do you think about Arena? Correction Arena? I'm glad they reprinted it. People wanted it from Commander, apparently. I was happy to see reprints. Back in the days here, I would have returned my Yor into hand, and I would have felt very special about it. Actually, what if I leave? What if I let this ignoble hierarch leave? Yeah, yeah, I think I need lands. Back in the golden days of Yorion. It's off Gruff Messenger ATB. And that doesn't sound exciting. Die opponent, basta. Basta opponent. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Click, 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 click. Not even a Kahera. Not even a Kahera to attack for fast. It doubles up your ATB. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot it doubles up your ATB. Yeah, you can go Elesh Norn Solitude. Is that good? Probably. Probably it's like it's fine. It's not. It's nothing special. Fury, Fury. It's your birthday. Nice. How old are you, Brick? 29. How old are you, Brick? Are you 29? Just guessing, eh? So I try and guess the average. average age of my chat. You have achieved level 30. So close. So close. Yeah. I'm also gonna be 30 this year. How does it feel? How does it feel to be 30 years old? Do you feel do you feel different? Do you feel different? Respect the cat. Has Atraxa been cast yet? Yes! I cast Atraxa! And I died this literally same turn I cast it. I got 3 cards and then I died. The same turn. If I cast Elesh Norn, the actual Elesh Norn, the 7 mana one, the game would have been over. Just on the spot. I would have killed all my opponent creatures. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got 2 triggers. Yeah, that's why I did it. I thought it was just, I don't know. First reason I thought it was 1 only. 8 damage. But anyway. Opponent, why don't you die? No, eh? Va bene, va bene, I accept it. You don't want to die. I accept it. I said in 5 minutes. No, it's 9:29, 9:22 now. I predicted this game would have lasted 5 minutes. I think it's gonna last 6. 20s were wild. The best years ahead of us. Nah, don't say that. Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us that way. Wow, I break the Oath of Nissa. Madonna. I remember when I was tuning a lot Vivian combo, me and Javier had this discussion about Oath of Nissa, and he liked Abundant Growth more because he said that he has been breaking with Oath of Nissa, and I was like, that literally never happened to me in a million games. All right, so it's 9:23. I predicted that this game would have ended 1 minute ago. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Like basically, when you're on the play with Wrenn and Six on turn 2, it's like you can auto battle. You can auto battle, and you'll have a win after all. Yeah, you like growth for the same reason. Exactly. For me though, it's so like I would say 95. I don't know actually, but I think this is the first one of the first times I break with it. I remember breaking another time, so I break it 2 times in my life with Oath of Nissa in elementals. You're being 100% serious when you say your 30s have been better than your 20s. Yeah, I think it just cannot be that for me. My 20s have been just amazing. I traveled the world, I met infinite people, were successful in magic, so I don't think that I don't know. Maybe a little pessimism there, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Post Cyber gets worse. Sure, sure. I don't know. The fact that you can bounce it with Teferi and recast it, I think is just so good. Okay, we're on the draw. Unfortunately, I don't have a Solitude or a Fury, but obviously I'm not gonna mulligan. I have Eladamri recall. This can be a Fury. All right, Birds of Paradise again. Opponent's on the play, so this play isn't as bad as it was on the draw. We found the perfect pitch for Solitude. Well, actually, one of the things that I regret with Atraxa is that you can't pitch her to Fury. That sucked because I had Fury and Atraxa. I would have loved to pitch it. T'ho detto. This is the star that makes you that can make you lose the game. This is the star that can make you lose the game. Porca boia. Porca boia. I think I'm gonna go just binding. Can I go Zagoth binding? Green black. Yeah. I think I just go Zagoth binding. But yeah, it's not great. There's Yavimaya. Attenzione, there's Yavimaya. I haven't thought about it. No, I still have to take the swamp here. I still have to take the swamp. Yeah. Binding on the grist. It's really the only way you lose to Yawgmoth is with the turn 2 Grist on the play. But it's not that we lose, the game is super open. Like, if they do nothing here, is that, maybe that's a cord? Or are you attacking me for 2? That's the reason why I didn't go Ramping, because of Ignoble Hierarch attack. Wow. So they have cord for 2 here. I mean, we just have to do the thing here. We just have to do the thing. Right? We have to do the thing. Green, white. It's got Fury, and I don't know. I don't think they have. I don't think they have an answer. Do they have an answer to this? We'll see. I didn't want to pitch Wrenn because I need lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I have a Glorious Anthem that I don't know of, like a 2-mana +1/+1 effect. I don't think it exists. It would be great if it is, but yeah. Hello, Primo. No, it's just a 2-1 with haste. Woo! Alright! Having a card like Eladamri Cold in your deck is such an advantage. Such an advantage. What you do there? Grist? Oh, Elder's Evolution. So I have this window to go Endurance here. I don't want to do it. Especially since they might get... Because I still have Teferi next turn to cast. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Might be wrong because I just spent 2 cards for a 3/2 haste. Anyway, they have 1 card in, and they probably get what? Grist? Getting Yawgmoth on empty board doesn't sound great. Yeah, they got Grist, exactly. Yeah, I would love to draw. Wow, they milled Grist. That's lucky. That's okay. Leyline Binding. I wanted to go Teferi bounce my Leyline Binding and Binding again. That's a classic play I do against Planeswalkers if I'm binding a Planeswalker. Do I want to do it? Do I want to Grist bounce my own Binding? Is it 1 card? They might have a cord, and I don't want to help them getting more. Nah, I think I just go Binding here. 1 card in end. I don't want to help them getting more tokens. Still a very high life total. Land. Don't be another Grist. Oh, Madonna mia, chat. We lose this game. No, we lose this game. Crazy that we lose this game. Yeah, I would have drawn a land if I bounced my Binding last turn. Not just bounce this draw, but maybe it's not. Next turn I go Elesh Norn, and then if I top deck, but like my opponent's gonna draw a lot of cards now. Yukmo too strong? Is it? I don't know. I feel like maybe last turn I should have just bounced my Binding. That's what I should have done with Teferi. I just let my opponent go with But and also I would have drawn a land, so I would have been so much rewarded for that because I would have had a binding for Yawgmoth now. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, hold the. No, I don't think I should. No, I'll just do it. There's yeah, Maya. So yeah, played this guy. Does nothing, literally nothing. You pay 5 mana, you don't get anything. But I get a 4/7. That's worth something. You get Dread Arbor. Opponent's gonna draw a lot of cards, and yeah, big regrets this game. Should have binded. Should have feared my own binding. Maybe I should have just not used the endurance the way I did. But I think I would have lost there because opponent would have got Yawgmoth with a 3/2 in play that draws cards. Mm, maybe it was fine. Difficult game. And now the game is out of my ball. Nah, I usually don't win those games against Yawgmoth when they draw 4 cards. Ooh. Especially since the top deck of this deck is like not that many good draws. And I'm recall for 2, then I'm remaining with 4 mana. What can I do? I just open that draw 2. Doesn't sound great. Um, sure. Alright, they do the things. Such is a good draw, sure. And it's like 1 card, it's like 4 cards and 54 cards. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not even a good draw because they drew 5 cards. And, like, nah, basta, basta, basta. I don't want to play this anymore. GG, Nagato Boran. Yeah, it's tough loss for sure. I have huge regrets. I think I could have won this game if I played the Teferi and bounced the binding. Let's drop the bean. Oath of Nissa into. I think I would have won if I played that way. Hey, vabbè, andate così. I should, yeah, I should bounce my own binding more often. Good morning, Cheney. Hope I'm well. Very well. Thank you for asking. Round number 5, also known as the last one, against Wygo. I'm on the play, so this should be a win. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for 70 cards elementals. Exclamation mark lose. What are those questions? Round number 5. Let's go. Ketria Triome tapped. Yorgo. What do they play with Giganta? It's basically like infinite options. That could be literally playing anything. Overgrowth, is that Zoo? What is it? Thoughtseize? No, they take my Wrenn away. How dare you, opponent? That's okay. You thought it was this easy? Oh wait, let me take a screenshot and tag Martin Juza. Let me take a screenshot and tag Martin Juza because he said the Tatsus bug is not real. He said Martin Juza said the Tatsus bug is not real. Imagine thinking that. Imagine thinking this was just a lucky coincidence. You literally talking about this, yeah. Uh, needs more arrows. Romario, are you from the old Facebook group? That said needs more arrows and everything. This is old times. Actually, though, my opponent might just combo me this next turn. They have Profane Tutor. I don't know what they're up. I'm just drawing a million cards. Yes, yeah. This really age you with that joke. You've been aged. Allora, do I want to just go Omnath? Nah, I just want to go Risen Reef. Especially let's stop better. Let's go Plains, Risen Reef. Give me lands deck. Don't give me cards. I don't want more cards. I want lands. Oath and find Teferi. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. I didn't even think about it. Oath and find Teferi. That was a good suggestion. I want to trade a Saga for a token for nah. Ooh, Endurance. Maybe this is good. You'll never know. Do I discard? Yeah, I'll discard a land regardless. Yeah, I really wish this Reason Reef put something into play rather than just drawing two cards. But yeah, that's fine. What's the logic of 70 cards? I mean, I'm gonna answer once because yeah, I just can't say I can't answer that every half an hour. It's mostly like it makes your mana base better, it makes your Eladamri call package better, and the cards are so good that you're not really hurting yourself too much. Plus, I think the biggest reason is 60 cards elementals fail is a fail right now. Like it's not winning. Everybody's trying it since Yorin was banned, and the deck is just not winning. Like the list as we know it of 60 cards elemental is not a winning list. So deck builders like respect the cat, and on a certain level myself as well, even though I don't necessarily just build new decks. We are trying to make the archetype work, so you try to do something different. But 60 cards Omnath is just it's not winning as it is as we know it. Alright, my opponent's gonna do what? The Osmo here? Wow, Atraxa. Oh no. Glorious Vengeance. Oh no. Oh. And now I can't know what they take because of the Atraxa bug that doesn't tell you what they took. And advices just just play more and get more confident with the client. Oh, they corrected the bug. Okay. What do you think of Shadow Prophecy? I don't like it. Never liked it. Cost 3 mana. Lose 2 life. Their deck seems cool, yeah. So, okay, they chose Gore's Vengeance, Thoughtseize. I'll write it down. So they chose Gore's Vengeance, Thoughtseize, Emrakul. Oh, Kamadoska. Oh, let me put back here. Did you take cookbook? Okay, so you took 4 cards. Uno, quante cazzo di carte hai preso? Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei. 6 cards. No, I only have 4. Okay, Thoughts is and the Red Catacomb here. So you Thoughts is my Omnath, and you attack Atraxa, the Wrenn. This goes face, this goes Wrenn, okay. And that one dies. Hmm. Fortunately, I only have one. I mean, I have Solitude to stop the Emrakul. Oh, I have Solitude to stop the Emrakul, and I even have a white pitch now. Play Wrenn and Six. Return land. Play land tapped. Pass. I don't care if you attack my Wrenn to death. The mana base is much better, yeah. For real though, I'm not even joking. Like you get to play also like cards like Otawara, Boseiju, which maybe you can't play. You can play 2 Cavern. You can play just more fetchable lands. Whereas with the other version, maybe you can't play like Sacred Foundry or Stomping Ground, for example. You can't play three Triomes. You'll never remember Oath of Nissa allows any plane. Yeah, no, this happens every time that you go Oath of Nissa, turn 1, plains, or island, Wrenn and Six. It really happens often. Alright, you discarded that one, sure. You discard Emrakul, sure. Unfortunately, I only play 1 Endurance and I drew it and they thought seized it. Kind of unlucky. But it is what it is. So you shuffle your deck, you make a food, and you go to combat. I'll play this Eladamri call. I'll pick up a Solitude, and I'll Solitude your Emrakul. Trigger the Risen Reefs. In 15 life, it's not a joke. And, okay, Otawara in my hand. This is another way to answer Emrakul. And Risen Reef, okay. Yeah, you play Osmo. You already have a cookbook in hand, so you have 2 cookbooks in hand. I'll get the black Triome. No, untap. Like now, okay, Teferi. Um, mm, 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 mm. So you have Osmo. Let me just go for a Reason Reef first. Then I'll go fetch land Teferi. Unfortunately, to take 3 damage, which is one of the problems of these deck that you take so much damage from your lands. Mm. If I go Teferi, do I bounce? Or is a Saga? Yeah, I think it's fine to do that. A 10 life. Yep, they have a lot of cards. The combo was a combo me again if they have the combo. Chorus Vengeance plus Emrakul or Atraxa. It's gonna kill me. If not, they have this Osmo going off. I haven't drawn a removal spell yet. Not a single binding or a single prismatic ending, which is kind of unlucky given how many cards they drew this game. Back in, nah, I'm not jumping. So kill what you have to kill. You hate how the swamp doesn't look like a swamp. Yeah, we have reached the stage of Magic where cards don't look like cards anymore. And thank God on Magic Online they don't put all the arts that are making in paper these days. Like I've seen some art of the last set that just don't look like Magic cards at all. It's crazy. Yesterday I saw a picture from Doomwake that I'm sure that he was happy with his purchase. It was like, wait, are those real cards? Like he posted this that he bought these cards. You know, I was scrolling my Twitter and I saw this. Like, wait, what are those? you know, just I mean, I get it. It's cool, but whoa, attenzione, I drew Fury. Dai, va bene. Unfortunately, as I say this very often, this deck takes so much damage from their lands. It's unbelievable. Like now, if I would like to go Risen Reef plus Fury, I would need to take so much damage. How much? Six, five. I can go to one. Dai, yeah. Yeah, let's go to one. I'm gonna go Risen Reef first. And I flip three cards off the top. What you do there? Make a food and kill a Risen Reef? That's okay. That Fury draws me two more. I'm going to one life here. Mm-hmm. Mm, that's not bad. That's very good. Maybe I just changed my mind here. And I just go ending on the Asmo and Teferi bounce the construct instead. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Ending on the Asmo and Teferi bounce your construct. I can also bounce the Saga. I think I'd rather bounce the construct. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Maybe. No, I don't know. No, it's actually not great. What am I saying? Anyway, my opponent, they should have no cards that they know about in end. Land untapped. That's not a good sign. Five? Oh, it's just Gigantha? Wait, when did you return it? I missed it. Anyway, untap draw. Omnath? Ooh, this can kill Saga. Hmm. I think I want to go Fury. Maybe not. Maybe I just go Otawara. Yeah. So I'll go Boseiju on your land for sure. Then I'll go Otawara on the Gigantha. And then I'll attack. Wait, opponent ran out of lands? Wow. So if I draw Wrenn and Six now, I can Boseiju and kill all your lands. They play top lane, so they cannot replay Giganta. Alright, and we should lock the game up now. GG Boopy. So yeah, we survived an Atraxa, an Emrakul. Yeah. I would say that the power level of this deck carries carries to anything that your opponent does if they're not fast enough. But maybe I was supposed to leave up mana for the Solitude. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to do that. The opponent can go off on me here. If they draw Gore's Vengeance, Emrakul, I lose the game. Maybe instead, if I left up mana for Solitude, I would have been able to catch back. Yeah, 60 cards would have been out of fetchable by now. Could be. They can't have Teferi. Yeah, Atraxa then. I'm still dead to Atraxa too. Not Emrakul, but Atraxa. Okay, they don't want to give up. I respect it. Um, but I'll go Fury. Just because of the Risen Reefs. I flip I think I'll do a play that I don't think I've ever done in my life, which is bounce my own Fury and cast two Furies in the same turn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this play in my life. I'm not saying it's a good play, yeah. Just saying I've never done it. You thought Fury didn't have targets, it would kill itself? No, that's a Flametongue Kabu. That's an old card. Somebody could say an ancient card. La la la. Yeah, how'd the league go? It's the same league. I'm 3-1. I lost to Yugmoth and now play against. I mean, it says 0-1, but that's because MTG bot doesn't remember the past league. It's a short memory. Alright, I have 40 seconds to sideboard. Let's bring those Endurances and those Boseiju and Panic. I need to bring in a million cards. Alright, let's take out the bad ones. Thankfully, we have those cards, so that's easy sideboard out. What's the next one that are bad? Fury's bad. Um, shite. What do I take out? Alright, I'll take out all the bindings. No, binding kills. Oof, a few seconds left. I think I want land. Can't take out lands. Ah, alright. Okay, let's go! I have turn 2 Wrenn, but I'm on the draw, so I can still lose the game. Whereas last game, we had turn 2 Wrenn on the play, so we could not lose. Those are the rules, in fact. And I guess this is exactly why this deck has exactly a 50% win rate. Because you only win your die roll 50% of the time. Tristan Norn failure? I mean, this matchup, they don't seem great. I played the Mirror of Elementals, and it was all about Atraxa and Elesh Norn. Depends on the matchups. That's how Magic works, usually. Matchups. Unless you're playing Limited, then it's all about, I don't know, having a better deck than your opponents. In Constructed, sometimes it doesn't matter if you have a better deck than your opponents if you have a bad matchup. Alright, so it's been Profane Tutor once again. I need a red land. Let's get a red land. Which color? I'll get Sacred Foundry, so I'll get Domain. And I go a Rent Paying here. I'll go Rent Paying because I want to reduce your odds of drawing Atraxa or Emrakul. For Atraxa, I get Cat, so va bene. So you have Atraxa in your graveyard, and this one's gonna get a combo. Oosh, I need to top deck now. I have, what are my top decks here? I have Teferi. I have Endurance. Eladamri Recall. Nice. It's a lot of top decks. Although, of course, I am also playing 70 cards rather than 60, so. I take away my Solitude. There is a thought is bug though, so I'll be drawing Solitude again. Oh, cazzo, you had it all? Oh, mamma mia. Did you flip another Atraxa? Oh no! Oh no! You flipped another Atrax. Well, you flipped Emrakul as well in the mix. I think we'll lose this one. Yeah, that's the thing with Okay, so they chose. You chose Cookbook, Saga, Emrakul, and Verdant Catacomb. Yeah, so you chose this four. Alright, come on. Let's stop deck. Endurance. Endurance. Your friend Pepengo loses. That's okay, though. Game 3 we're in the play. It'll be easy. Yeah, it's just over now. Because they have the combo. They get the Gorio here. They go Cookbook, Emrakul. Emrakul. And they were animated. Alright, GG. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh wins. Final game of this video. Final game of this video. I don't want to take out Omnath. I'd rather take out Binding. They go for Emrakul. I mean, I just topped it before. They go Emrakul. So Magus in this matchup. Maybe actually do a Magus. Sounds crazy though. Or Magus. I think it's good in this match. Alright, let's go. Mhm. I tend to count the Boseiju as spells, so I don't take out lands, but I guess if I take three I can take out one Cavern, yes. Boseiju spiked yesterday on Magic Online. It's now like 72 tickets. What a bomb. It's a rare and it's so expensive, it's crazy. What a strong card is Boseiju. I'll be left with I take this, I'll be left with yeah, nothing. Oh, can you? Any new cards in Pact Modern? Well, I'm trying two new cards, Elesh Norn and Atraxa. I've had Jason Mill, and I think that's very good. You have the Mycosynth Gardens in Amulet, that's also very good. What else? You have Minor Misstep, that's a viable card. Hope opponent doesn't have another animation spell next turn. That would be tragic. Okay, it's a good draw. Aspiring Spike is bringing up a lot of new decks, like my opponents with 4 Atraxa into their Reanimator shell. I wish I could draw. I mean, again, when you have 70 cards, you draw your sideboard cards less often. So now, for example, I didn't draw my Endurance. Buongiorno, Lemona. Let's hope they don't have Gory. I mean, if they have Gory all the time, it's fine. You lose to the combo deck. It's the same thing as Amulet Titan, you know. If they have the I mean, I guess Amulet Titan is weak to those, whereas my opponent's just it's only weak to Endurance basically. Allora, I think I'm just going Omnath here. And just again, I hope my opponent doesn't combo me. That's the stage I'm at. I'm at. I don't want to cast Force of Vigor on the cookbook. Oh, they have the food token to kill my Omnath. Right, that's true. Hmm. Alright, thankfully they're breaking. As in they don't have anything to damage me. Oh, but Chase Daredevil, that's a combo. Draw. Teferi. Bene. Allora, for sure, I want to go Force of Vigor on your cookbooks. Because I don't want you to. I don't want to. I want you to. Yeah, to do that thing again. But I have to take 3 damage off my Oath of Nissa. Maybe I just don't play Oath of Nissa. Yeah, I certainly want to kill those two. I guess I do play Oath of. I just take 3 damage, go down to 8, go down to 5. Is that good enough? Well, it doesn't have anything going on. I think it should go. I should go down to. Nah, I don't want to go down to 5. I'll just kill these two. And then I'll play land and pass. Why? I don't want to pitch my oath. We're in a game of low resources. I don't want to pitch my oath. Like opponents in top deck mode, and if I do the play you suggested, I would also be in top deck mode. Okay, they drew Blossoming Mire. Now they can cast a 4/2, or they can pick up Giganta. We'll see. I'll untap because I might draw Omnath and I need a fetch land. This one needs to get an island. I guess I'll take it now. I'll go island to fairy bounce this one since you can't recast it. I just play Risen Reef and Chum Block with it. It's good enough now. Yeah, the 2 cards in it. One is Osmo. I still have to dodge the Gore's Vengeance because that leaves me like dead on board. Maybe last turn I should have gone Boseiju Oath of Nissa when I played the Force of Vigor. Yeah, I think I should have done that. Anyway, we're still fine here. I mean the dodging situation. Remember, Elementals is weak to combo. It doesn't have counter spells. So you can interact with creatures like Endurance, for example, but it doesn't have counter spells. So very often you're just gonna play against combo decks and just if they have it, you lose, and that's not great, but it is the way it is. I don't want a chum block. I'll go to 3 life. I don't think 3 life is much different than 7. They return Giganta and they pass. Maybe they just drew Emrakul or Atraxa. I mean, it's a fragile combo deck. Let's go Oath of Nissa. I get the fairy. That's the white pitch for my Solitude here. I can pass. One of the mistakes that people make with those cards is that they pitch too often. Then you just don't have anything. Okay, so wow, you put me to to 2 life, huh? This is strong actually because you get to make a blood to cast Asmo. Mm. Osmo. Yeah, you can kill my Solitude, but I'll still use it to exile the Overchase Daredevil because I'm at 2 life. You get another cookbook. You attack me. Trigger Risen Reef. Remember, I have Teferi's. They can't answer. I mean, I guess they can kill Risen Reef. They might want to do it. If Cosmo kills Solitude, we gain 6. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Huh. I didn't think about that. Thank you. But they killed Risen Reef. They don't want to make me draw cards. I respect that. They have 3 cards in hand. One is the cookbook. One is a neonate. Draw. This card can block and sack so I don't gain 3 life. I don't want that to happen, but at the same time, I don't have triple white to go ending Solitude this turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just attack with Solitude pass. Because I have a new Solitude, and I have the Fairies in combat, they can't stop me. Yeah, Atraxa price spiked, but honestly, like, this is a Mengucci finance lesson. If you want to buy a card these days, um, just just buy it for real though. Like, don't wait. In the past, cards used to go down after they. Ooh, you shuffled the Orient Emerald. I mean, like in the past, cards used to go down after opening boosters, but now it's like not really that way. At the beginning, they're super cheap, I think, and then they go up. My experience. I wanted one for the cube. I immediately bought it. Foil. I could have had four for my collection, yes, but okay. Opponent does this attack, which is great for me because it means I get to exile the Asmo and gain 3 life, blocking the Vodar and Epicure. Sometimes you get hurt by doing this. Like for example, with Obnixilis, I paid it like 40 euros, and now it's like super cheap because it's not good. But most of the times, if you want a card, you get it. I think we win, but yeah, this has been a good game for sure. It's cool to see my opponent deck. Mhm. What do I do here? I think I do Risen Reef. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Yeah. Yeah, you go. You paid 90 euro for Razarek. Or Razaket. I don't know what that is. My most recent bad purchase is the Teferi. That's the one that like the slow the sunset. No, the slow sunset. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes it happens. You spend a lot of money, but if you want a card, like it doesn't really matter if you want it, just get it because I don't know. I mean, this is my experience with the Atraxa. It might not be good enough. It might not be good enough, but there's the Pro Tour this weekend, the Pioneer. If this card gets to see a lot of play in that PT, it might really go up. You know. Anyway, this deck is great. This deck is very good. 70 cards is the future. I'm calling it here. You can play whatever you want, but honestly, you can just build your own deck and nobody can judge you. Because your argument will be the following. 60 cards Elementals deck have failed. I claim it. They have failed. So you fight that is by trying new things and see how that works. Good deck, suggested, recommended. The loss against Yokomoth could have been a win. Thank you for watching. And yeah, this was part two. I decided to do this thing part one, part two instead of combining them. Because, that would have been like a 3 hours league otherwise. Thank you for watching.